you don't want to see a shopping haul, this video is not for you. A lot of y'all have asked that I show a Congress shopping haul. I was at the All-American Quarter Horse Congress last week. Some of this was an early Christmas present for my husband and my parents. Some of it was celebratory to myself. And overall, I might have gone a little crazy, but here it is. Do we start with the clothes or do we start with the turquoise? We'll start with the turquoise. I feel like that's what y'all are here for. I know, we'll get to her. I just want to say, turquoise has been a new passion of mine within the last couple of years of collecting, of learning about the different stones, the different mines, of supporting Native artists. And I really like to shop in person so that I know where it's come from. A lot of these vendors at Congress actually had their artists there, displaying their jewelry, which was amazing. We'll start with the white buffalo pieces. These are from Dana Voorhees Jewelry. The white buffalo stone is, I think, dolomite in itself. It's found alongside turquoise, so it's not actually turquoise, but it's still beautiful. One of my favorite pendants is white buffalo, and ever since then I've been like, if I have a piece that speaks to me, that's a larger piece, a little more upscale past just a pendant, that I would want to get one because I just love how versatile that stone is. So this is my white buffalo set that I purchased. Again, you saw what's in there, so you know that's not the craziest that I went. Now, the next one was a gift actually from Dana Voorhees. So I have purchased from her multiple times on multiple accounts from different shows, and I've made a couple of videos. And as a thank you, because she and her husband are just the kindest people, I was gifted a mini squash and mini earrings because it's for the mini farm, she said. And this is Kingman turquoise. It's so gorgeous. So the nausea is a lot smaller on this squash blossom than my previous one. I've had a squash blossom for a couple of years now. And then, we'll get to that. And Kingman turquoise is a stone that it was probably my entry into turquoise loving. And it's a stone that is in a necklace that I have from my grandmother. And it looks very reminiscent of this. So I was very touched and very grateful for this gift. Okay, now for like the single pieces. So one thing about me, I can look dirty and gross and be at the barn and I'll still have like a pendant of some sort on with a matching ring. I got this strand of pearls because I wear the same strand of Navajo pearls all the time. And I just felt like I was going to end up doing damage to it as much as I wear it. And the little eye hook was actually stretching just a smidge. So I was like, I need another like duplicate. So I got another strand with this nausea that is gorgeous. Like I'm obsessed with it. And this ring to match from Wild Pony Trading Co. They're at the Congress the past couple years. I've purchased from them the past 2 years, and they were sitting there making actual beads while we were talking, and they were making some really cool stuff. They're, native made and just amazing artistry. As I was walking around, there were a couple stores that weren't necessarily like all about turquoise, but they had turquoise cases. And so I found this really cool cactus ring. It looks so cool on. And also this Royston pendant, and it's actually the pendant I wore the day that I showed Denver at the Congress. So I wore it with my halter outfit. It's so cool. I also expanded on my spiny oyster collection a bit. So I got this really cool like oval ring. This is red spiny oyster. And so I got a pendant and a little ring to match. And then I've been wanting onyx pieces for a while, and I found like this bigger one, obviously for being a little fancier, but then this smaller pendant for a little everyday. The ring is really, really pretty. Good Lord, we're 4 minutes in and I haven't even gotten to the clothes. The next one was a gift from my parents. So I'm drawing a blank on what type of turquoise this is. I want to say it's Sonoran. And I want to say it's just like a darker version of Sonoran because this is Sonoran too, but so this ring plus the pendant with the really cool chain and this stackable necklace and these really cool beaded earrings, that is my Christmas present for my parents. And it is so gorgeous. And then the last turquoise set, I know, I wasn't planning on this. And I feel like that's my whole MO is I never am planning on doing crazy things. But This all came as a set, and we were literally about to leave, and I had just won with Denver, and I had been talking about like getting another squash blossom for a while, and if one really spoke to me, and I looked at this every single day that we were there, and like Jonathan is the worst yes man ever, because I probably shouldn't have done this, but I did, and I wore it that night, and it's just so special. And so now this is like my Denver squash blossom, and I'm in love with it. This is Sonoran Gold turquoise. I know for a fact. I don't know why. I don't know what this is. My brain is just on overload. So I knew at one point what this was. If Dana is watching this video, please tell me. But yeah, I went a little crazy. I honestly didn't go that crazy on clothing, so I feel like that'll be quicker. I did go into Congress with furniture shopping in mind. I wanted bar stools, a coffee table, or like a chair and a half situation. And I found the perfect bar stools. They are Axis hide and tooled leather. And it's just like the perfect embodiment of both my like Western style and outdoorsy. You know, we have like a very outdoorsy rustic feel in our home. So I did order these. They won't be in for like 3 months. Now that I have belt buckles to wear and places to wear them, I did get a couple of belts. So I got this one to show and halter. It's a Watson. So I got them at the same time. Well, Rachel actually went shopping because I couldn't really walk very much in Congress Hall without getting stopped, and I needed stuff quick to show halter the next day. So she got this belt and boots for me. The boots that she found me are Macy Bean. Love Macy Bean. This belt I found at Rockin' J Farms. I really like it. I think the ostrich and the turquoise is just really pretty. And then this belt from NRS with a little peak of turquoise. It just feels very me. Okay, a few of these I forgot where I got them from, but this is Rock and Roll Cowgirl. I love this sweater. Very cute. Rock and Roll Cowgirl, this like long cardigan. I really like this, especially with like a tall pair of boots and turquoise. It's like the move. It got attached to a Congress hat that I got from Schneider's. It said, of course, a turquoise vest. I needed one, of course. This is from NRS. Kimmy! This vest, I for sure should have gotten the next size up. It's a medium. Like they didn't have the next size up, but I wanted it really bad. It's from NRS, but it's so cute. This vest is the one that I wore to the meet and greet, and it is from Double D. I think I actually got it at the Double D booth while we were there. The studding on it and the beading on it is super freaking cozy sweater. It is from Ariat. It's an Ariat jacket. Love it. The other jacket that I wore to the meet and greet with the studding and the sleeves and the stitching, it's also a Double D jacket. I got it from the Double D store there. Okay, and then this one I wore on the day that I think Denver won. No, I don't know. I can't remember. Maybe he won in this one. So this is Scully, but I got it from Rockin' J Farms. Super stinking comfy and cute. And last but not least, I had to. It was like the coolest motorcycle jacket with like the bottom and the fringing on the sleeves and the fringing on the back. It's just so cool with the cowhide. It's STS, but I got it from Rockin' J Farms. So I went a little overkill, but hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you liked anything that I got.